for the way. Green, white, green are the color. Clear the road for Super Eagles. I say clear the road for Super Eagles. Super Eagles or the Eagles. Green, white, green are the color. Sarah, anybody will we cash for road, Sarah. If we cash Argentina and Sarah, anybody will we cash for road, Sarah. Because we go teach them a lesson, no matter. I say triple them, put them for Kolo, Jara. If you know one come up for road, Yawa. Triple them, put them for Kolo, Jara. If you know one come up for road, Nayawa. Clear the road for Super Eagles. Clear the road for Super Eagles. Super Eagles all the way. Green, white, green are the color. Clear the road for Super Eagles. I say clear the road for Super Eagles. Super Eagles or the Eagles. Green, white, green are the color. Super. It's the super. We are ready for the World Cup. I say we ready for the World Cup. Go!
Alright, so welcome back as we get the show started. Just like I always love to say, sport is a religion. Voice of the People, 96.1 FM is your worship center, and Franklin Amakudu Imona is your sporting priest. It is Game On! And the game is finally on. Spot Bishop, are you still there with us? Fantastic. Yes, we can hear you. All right, quickly on the show, Spot Bishop. Let me also let you know that it's all about the Nigerian Ministry of Youth and Football, as the Federal Minister of Youth and Sports, Senator John Onwa, and no, as charge president of different national sports, to give out the best when it comes to their game. We also hear that all the assistant coaches of the various national team has been disbanded, and rather, instead of having assistant coaches, we are having assistant coaches that are not fully employed but will be paid more of a commission, or better still, each match day live, they will be given a stipend instead of having them so much, and yet they have little or nothing to do. Spot Bishop, do you see this as a laudable move by the minister? Because he said that it is a way of cutting cost.
By the managers of the team, and even if they are appointed, they'll be given stipends instead of salary. I think it's in a move to ensure that they cut costs. For so long a time, over plus minus 6, 7, 8 years, they never have been telling us that they don't have money, they don't have money. So I think what that Guzo's regime, all he's trying to do is cut costs. Say we'll pay you your bonuses for your allowances for being part of the team only when you are with the team. Apart from that, nothing else you can go ahead and find another job. You can be a coach of a club or something else. Whenever you're called upon, you come, you take your allowances, and then that's all. So to me, I don't think it's a bad idea. But I think it should be stated in the contract. Let them know that this is what they're up for. Not after, like, these coaches are already here now. They're already there. You're not saying that this is what you want to be doing from now on. I think from now on, any coach they want to engage in, or as the coach of the team, talking about the technical advisor, like we like to call them in Nigeria, I said, okay, he wants to assist him, then that this is what and what you'll be getting. You're not entitled to monthly salaries, you're not entitled to allowances per game, and they should be able to understand and then decide the dotted line and cross the T. So I think, to me, it's a nice initiative, very good one. At least help them in cutting costs. And I'm so happy that finally, yes, they allow the coach the free hand to pick his assistant. It will help him, pass his message. It will help him pass his messages across to the players. So many coaches with different style, but if he has a coach who always listens to him, he can easily pass the information which he can pass to the player. So to me, it's the right move. Then coaches to appoint your assistants, and if you know they don't have money, please let them know from time. Oh, we can't pay salaries, or we can pay bonuses. Will you take it or not? If you cannot take it, you go. If I take it, fine. So to me, I think it's a good initiative. I think NFF finally they're now showing that they really want to cut costs. They're not taking over 40 or 45 people on a trip to South Africa to Cote d'Ivoire, saying they're going to watch the African Cup of Nations, and then come back again. They'll come back next month and tell us they don't have fun to run football.
Exactly.
But I can see everything he's trying to cut down everything and ensure that at least football is being run appropriately.
Definitely recall that after the meeting with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Senator John Ola-Eno, he rather gave charge to all the federations, the president, including the NFF, and the result from that meeting was the cuts of course in terms of assistant coaches, and that is the history behind this. We hope that with this initiative by the NFF, it will not only affect the team positively, but it will give a robust positivity going forward in terms of cutting cost. All right, away from that spot, Bishop, let's delve into the AFCON proper, as it will be going live this weekend. Tomorrow, the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire will be lurking on against the opponents. Talking about that shoe, yes, the opponents. That game will be going down later tomorrow at exactly 9 p.m. That game will be the opening game for the 2023 African Cup of Nations that everybody, including myself, have been waiting for. Equatorial Guinea will be looking on against Guinea-Bissau. But Sport Bishop, that is not the focus. The focus is in the camp of the Super Eagles. It was confirmed in the early hours of this morning that Super Eagles striker Sadiq Umar will not be in competition for the AFCON this year, and it joins the likes of Victor Boniface, Wilfred Ndidi that will not be participating in this year's AFCON. Will this be a big blow for the Super Eagles, or it is a blessing in disguise?
I just hope that the God of Soccer is not telling us something. Just some days, like you said, Ndidi left to go to Al-Hassan Yusuf, a player who has not had a cap for the Super Eagles, and then it was Boniface Oko, and I'm invited Terry Murphy, who will not join up with the team until after the first game. And then now you have Sadiq Umar. If you call up Paul Onuachu to replace him as well. Now the question is this: even if Onuachu comes after the first game, it means that we only have one striker, one number 9. Talking about Victor fit for the game against Equatorial Guinea. That is Guinea-Bissau. I beg your pardon. Yes, if I'm mistaken. Coming up on Sunday. So, which is what it is. I think, to me, the quality players we have in the striking force is not an issue. I think Terry Murphy is a good replacement for Boniface Oko. I think Onuachu is also a good replacement for Sadiq Umar. I even thought Onuachu should be in that team ahead of Sadiq Umar, my own opinion. But the coach decided what he wanted, and then finally we've got players. I think we've got good replacement. My issue is not about the players replacing the striker. I'll probably not be the striking force. I've been that midfield. I think I'm a bit more scared about the departure or the absence, if I use that word, of Wilfred Ndidi, because Ndidi is like a furniture in the midfield of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's always there. Exactly. And Hassan Yusuf, like I said, has not had a single cap for the Super Eagles, meaning they're throwing the ball into the deep end. I look at other players in midfield with Frank Onyeka, both of them are, except Oyemechi, Bruno. I think all of them are relatively new to the Super Eagles. So, but anyway, it's a good stage for them to prove themselves and show they have the quality enough to play Super Eagles of Nigeria. But for me, I don't think the issue of Victor Boniface and of course everyone will affect the team, but it's down to preparation proper from the coach. You know my issue, you know my problem with Jose Pesero, down to our style, our philosophy, down to the character, you know, the mentality of these players. I don't think it will be a big miss. I think Omatu can fit in that fitting well, but going to the tournament, I'm not, to be sincere with you, I'm only optimistic, but I'm expecting the best and hoping for the worst. I can't speak my chance that Nigeria will win the African formation or we'll get to the semi-finals, but we'll wait and see. But for a week, Sadiq Umar going to be a big miss. The answer is no. I think Paul Onato is a good replacement, if not a better replacement than those.
A better replacement for Sadiq Umar. I recall that in the last AFCON, it was Victor Osimhen that could not make that competition due to injury, and it was the same Victor Sadiq Umar that was there to lead the team all through, not forgetting the likes of Awoni as well, who also spearheaded the attack for the Super Eagles. It's all about injuries and more injuries, but away from that, our game will be against Equatorial Guinea at exactly 3 p.m. The Super Eagles have not really had it good in terms of friendly games. That they have won just one friendly match in over 55 months, compared to the likes of Equatorial Guinea that have not lost a single game in the last 10 matches. They have won 5, drew 5. Sport Bishop, do you see the Super Eagles getting all 3 points against Equatorial Guinea, knowing that our first game in almost every AFCON games, we always struggle to get all 3 points? Do you see us defeating Equatorial Guinea?
For the first time heading for AFCON, I'm scared. Last year, even though I was not scared about the group stage, I knew we would get past. My plan was after the group stage, and we did falter in the round of 16. Now I look at you in the eyes, and I repeat again. Fine boy. The truth is, I'm scared. I'm very scared. That we may not be able to get out of that group. We saw them play a friendly game against Guinea, and you know how that game ended, 2-0. Yeah, we were well beaten. We saw our last 2 games at the World Qualifier, 2 draws. You know, it tells us where our football is at the moment. Pesero hasn't got an answer. He hasn't got a clue what this team is all about. I don't think he knows the player best. I don't even think he knows the quality of the players. I don't even think he knows he doesn't know what the roles of these players. He's still chopping and changing and second guessing himself. For a coach who uses over 40-something players in a year, it tells you that the man is still chopping and changing, and he hasn't got it. The spot. First of all, it's not documented. We have a goalkeeping issue. We don't know who the one is. Whether it's Wabeli or is that young man called Oyimba. In the defense, where nobody plays, you couldn't call up Leon Balogo or Kevin Pogba. So I don't know what's thinking about with his back line. There's always an error in that back line, a mistake or so. We saw that in the last 2 games. They must surely concede a goal. So midfield is still looks a bit non-existent. Forgive me for lack of words. But we've got a super attack. So how far we can go in this tournament depends on how well our strikers will poach. If they can get us, and I think it is suicidal for a team to score 2 goals every game to win a game. Meaning that if you score 1, you're likely to draw the game or lose it, because of how bad your defense is, especially. So I'm not really optimistic. I'm scared, I must tell you so. But if you ask me what the current jacket is, yes, we can. We've got the quality individual, the quality of players playing across top leagues in Europe, from the Spanish Liga to the English Premier League to the Spanish La Liga. We've got players playing regularly with the clubs at the moment. Thanks goodness for form, especially Francois, who kept 3 clean sheets in the last 3 games before he was caught up in the Super Eagles. So I'm not saying that we don't have individual players, but as a team, there's a lot of questions and answers. So can we beat Guinea? Equatorial Guinea? The answer is yes, we can. Is it something that we can beat our chance and say we can? The answer is no. Wait and see what the player will shut up. But I think we're going to win that game. It has to fall down to our strikers and how well they take their chances. I think that they can. I want to hold forth for the Super Eagles on this one. I think they will just scale through the Super Eagles. They'll win this one by 2-1.
Definitely, according to the Sport Bishop, they will win this one by 2-1. No clean sheet for the Super Eagles in this one. All right, away from the AFCON, away from the Super Eagles, let's touch down at the Nigerian Premier Football League, as games will be going down live this weekend. Yes, it's all about March Day 18 and games all across the country will be going down later this weekend, Sport Bishop. But now we are seeing that some of the games have been rescheduled for Saturday and Monday, respectively. Yes, do you see this as a laudable project, or it's more or less the MPFL playing to the gallery? Each time we always say that our team don't do well in the competition and we do not follow our own. So to give the MPFL as well as the Super Eagles this balance that we need, games for Sunday has been moved to Monday. Well, how do you see this? Is it a good one or just one of those things?
I think it's about the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and Nigeria is playing on Sunday. So they wanted the whole players to go back to their home, watch the game, support the Super Eagles, give them support they require. And that's why the games have moved. The game is moved basically for the Super Eagles of Nigeria's game. Normally, you would agree with me that the league should have halted. Leagues in Egypt and other top leagues in North Africa and South Africa they are on hold as the AFCON is ongoing, because some majority of their key players, especially players playing their league, play for the top and play for their companies, including Zimbabwe, Mozambique, some of them playing the PSL. Talking about the Premier Soccer League in South Africa. The same thing with Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, TP Mazembe as well. So some of the league in Africa have halted their league for the AFCON. But unfortunately for Nigeria, we only have plus minus 2 players playing in the African competition. So why halt it? So I think it's a nice. To me, it's a nice idea to not to play MPFL games when the Super Eagles is playing. I think because many people will not watch the league. Not the games in MPFL are for 4 p.m. and the Super Eagles game is for 3 p.m. So it's a nice move. Many people will not watch the MPFL. So why do play a game when the Nigerians will not watch when they watch on the Super Eagles? So it's smart thinking to move the game to Monday, when Nigerians can focus and watch those games after they have watched the Dallas Super Eagles play games. So to me, it's a nice deal. I don't think the league should stop. I think they really right decision. Only one player left for the Spike, which is Ololuke Ojo. That's not enough to stop or halt the league, if you ask me. After all, every team has 25 or 27 players registered per season for a season. So, nice move. The league will continue, but I think it's a nice initiative to push the game from Sunday to Monday, or from Sunday to Saturday. So, good thinking there by the Nigerian Premier Football League Board.
Absolutely. And some of the games that will be going down later tomorrow, the 13th day in January 2024. We're seeing the likes of Abia Warriors welcome Doma United, while Enugu Rangers will do battle with Gombe United. It's all about Atland of Owerri taking on Kwara United, while Eyimba will travel down to Plateau State to take on Plateau United. Sunshine Stars of Akure has a date with Niger Tornadoes, while the game between Bayelsa United and Bendel Insurance will go down on Monday 4 p.m. Castina United will take on Remo Stars at Table Toppers, while Caterpillars will travel to Benue State to go take on Lobby Stars at the Sami Apiaku Stadium, while Sporting Lagos, a newly promoted side, will welcome Shooting Stars of Akure. And on Tuesday, Rivers United will take on Aqua United. Alright, that's all from the Nigerian Premier Football League. Sport Bishop, let's go on a break. When we return, we will be moving down to the foreign scene. But quickly, before we go on that much needed break, it's all about host nation, the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire against Guinea-Bissau. Recall that the last time Guinea-Bissau took on the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the Abiola Stadium, that's the MKO Stadium here in Abuja. It was a very, very sore story. We lost the game by a lone goal. Then they will be taking on the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Do you see the team doing well, or is going to be all about the host nation?
Ivory Coast are suffering some injury worries.
No doubt.
They have some injury problems. But they've got a good team. They've got a good coaching set. They've got some quality players, Nicolas Pepe. They've got this man, Sebastian Haller. They've got Max Grandel. They've got Sari Dié, France Kesse, the captain, Sergio Rey, who was appointed a new captain of the team as well. So I think the Ivory Coast, in front of their home fans, the 12th man, like we love to call them, pushing them forward and reeling them out. I think they'll have just enough, maybe just enough to Guinea-Bissau will give them a game. I don't think it will be a stampede. I don't think it will be a rollover. I don't think they will march upon them. I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be, but I think this game will be significant. Why do I say so? I'll say it quickly. One, if Guinea-Bissau wins, it will give hope to all the minnows, all the smaller teams that we can beat the big boys. We can create upsets in this African Cup of Nations. But if Ivory Coast win, it gives the big boys a chance to say, we are still the big boys. We can't still rule Africa. So I want to see how the first game will pan out, but I still think Cote d'Ivoire will have just enough in that kitty. I don't think it's not going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think that Cote d'Ivoire. I look at them the last time they were not out the World Cup. They're on form. They're winning games. I think they've won 5 of the last 4 games. So yeah, 4 of the last 5. So they're on good form, but I don't think they're not where they used to be when they had the golden era of the Drogbas, the Tourés, the Kolo Tourés of this world.
Right.
But I think they'll have just enough. 2-1 victory for Cote d'Ivoire.
2-1 victory for Cote d'Ivoire according to the Sport Bishop. Let's go on this much needed break, and when we return, we will be delving into the foreign scene. It's all about the EPL. It's all about the transfer market as well as news coming live from the world of basketball. Tennis, the Australian Open will be kicking off this weekend. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
VOP 96.1 FM.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at VOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. VOP TV, show up, speak up.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream. Delight in every school. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream.
At number 4, Obomosho Street,
Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Gwarinpa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lube, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at romeospizza.ng.
website
www.romeospizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions. Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos Airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me, believe me, believe me.
It's easy to cover the news, but what we are doing is hard.
Front page review.
Front Page Review gives you the story beyond the headlines, the news from every angle.
Now let's start the review with this day. The lead story, bury zoning and bury Nigeria.
The story on top of the lead, terror threats. Sanwo-Olu summons emergency security meeting. Last but not the least is the story on the window. At 70, Buhari extols DC Danjuma's years of service.
Join the Front Page Review at 7 a.m. every weekday on VOP 96.1 FM.
News.
Breaking news on VOP 96.1 FM.
Sports.
The Greek god in Rome!
Business.
The exchange rate will begin to move towards purchasing power parity value.
Health.
Help the patient as much as you can.
Politics.
Everybody knew that I was just managing.
I withdraw that statement.
Each day you open television, weekend.
Let's be poor. Breathe.
Security.
We're making some arrests already, and we can assure Nigerians that we are on top of the game.
And your voice.
But evidently they have some more but the story will change.
Talk of lights, talk of good road, talk of some other things.
Bad roads. They should try and do something to it.
The Morning Ride. Weekdays from 6 a.m. Voice of the people. Now you have a voice. Every play, every score, and every victory is a story waiting to be told. Sports Bit. Weekdays at 8:30 a.m. Now you have a voice.
Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
Alright, so welcome back to the second half of the show, Sport Beats, reaching you live from the studio of Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja, and you are listening to the voice of Franklin Omakudu Imona, the one you know as Uncle Fine Boy, and this is that time where I get to let you into the show. Join me on the show on the studio line 070-0010-961-961. 070-0010-961-961. Just as I always love to tell you and to re-inform you again, we are streaming live on YouTube. Quickly join us on our YouTube channel, VOP 96.1 Abuja. VOP 96.1 Abuja, and on that YouTube channel you can do well to like, share, comment, and most importantly do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and from there you will be getting exciting sports stories as well as our previous sports programs as well as other programs on our YouTube channel. Once again, it is VOP 96.1 Abuja. We are also on all our social media handle from Instagram, Twitter, X rather. X as well as Facebook. We're also on Thread. The handle is VOP 96.1 Abuja. It is same handle VOP 96.1 FM Abuja. Do well to reach me on WhatsApp with your WhatsApp message. If you want to do a WhatsApp call or a WhatsApp voice note, keep it clean and keep it simple. 070-0010-961-961. Contribute as well as ask your questions on all the topics we have dropped so far. While we were on break, one big masquerader joined us on the show. He's used to playing second half. He's known as the Super Sub. Permit me to say Happy New Year to Mr. Chipuzo Umejesi and Mr. Chubi. Good to have you join me on the show this afternoon. It's been donkey years. Where have you been?
With donkey years. I don't even know where to start from. Happy New Year, listeners. It's been donkey years truly. I've been here and there. I've not been around all through the while. All I've been trying to do is just for personal reasons. I've not been around, but right now we are here now to continue talking sports.
It's good to have you back, Mr. Chubi. While we were on that break, you were very, very, should I say, pessimistic? Yes, that's the right word. That the Super Eagles will not make it out of the group stage, even though we are done with the local story. But let me just allow you have your say 2-3 minutes. Tell us why you don't think the Super Eagles will make it out of the group stage, as well as you say something about their poor preparation en route to the African Cup of Nations 2023.
Yeah, it's for me it's the preparation. It's for me. I don't see us coming out from that group truly.
Oh, wow.
If it was 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I would have actually voted us coming out from that group. But right now it's difficult to have a Nigerian team come out from that group. Most especially for a team they call Equatorial Guinea. You have to watch out for that team. Most of their players are players that play either in Spain or Portugal, and they are going to come out with lots of experience. You would think maybe it's going to be easy for us, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Even if we are going to do so well in that group, truly the best we can get is the second position. And because it's no more a case of leaving the group stage and going to quarterfinals like before. Right now is you have to go to the second round stages before you not talk about getting to the quarterfinals. So I know it's going to be difficult for us to make it out of the group. But even if we make it out, so for sure we are not going to make it on the second round stage. Truly.
Sport fans, do you agree with Mr. Chubi playing the devil's advocate that the Super Eagles will not make it out of Group A, where we have the likes of Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau? He says we will not make it there and make it out of the group. We still have the Sport Bishop on the line. Chukwunonso Arinze is still with us. I will not ask you, Sport Bishop, whether the Super Eagles will make it out of the group stage or not. You have had your say concerning that. All right, let's move away from the local scene and touch down the foreign scene, this time in the world of transfer. And in the foreign scene, in the world of transfer, let's touch down Borussia Dortmund as we hear that they have completed the signing of a Chelsea player, Matsina. He joins Borussia Dortmund on loan, as well as Manchester United cast away a bad boy, Jadon Sancho. These are two players that Borussia Dortmund have quietly stolen from this English giant.
Yeah, you can't call it stolen players. The truth is that they were not putting the right for their clubs that they play for. So Borussia Dortmund is looking for a way of just having some players that could help them finish the season. Remember, they lost the league last year on the final day of the season, and I know the coach is Edin Terzic right now will be thinking in his mind that I need to make it right this time around. And of course, we know that Bayern Munich is always a blow away club for the German league. They always have a way of making sure they carry the league. But let's see how it's going to work this time around. I know we have Bayern Leverkusen that's been very, very prominent this year. Let's see what's going to happen in German League. Truly.
Let's see what will happen in the German League. Sport Bishop, I know you have your own, how should I say, your mindset about Jadon Sancho. Finally, he leaves Manchester United to join Borussia Dortmund. Why your Anthony is still there at Man United? Do you see Jadon Sancho playing his best football once again at a place he calls home in Borussia Dortmund?
Absolutely. The biggest winners are Borussia Dortmund and Jadon Sancho. Man United have lost a great player. They have. Because this is a player who can turn a game on his head. You keep him to be training on his own. And they are playing a certain Antonio, and the result is getting worse. And you keep playing him. So, good luck to Eric Ten Hag and his selection. But I think Man United, they know in their heart of hearts, they'll be sincere with themselves. I was listening to one of the say Man United has lost a great player. Yes, due to, not because of the fact that the boy was not playing well, because his numbers, after I think about it wasn't that bad. Not because he had a spat with the coach, and then the coach is forming is very stubborn man, and he's let him go. So I think Dortmund are the biggest winner. They've got back their man. If you remember what he did in the Bundesliga and how well he carried his Dortmund team, I think Dortmund will be happy to have him, at least from now on. They cannot buy him permanently because of the fact that the salary is humongous, but to have his quality in your team from now on is golden. So Dortmund are the biggest winner. So that they can beg him to reduce his wages.
All right.
Come there, but for now they have him, and to me it's a good inclusion to the Dortmund team.
A very good replacement. Mr. Chubi, you were signaling that you have something to chip in?
Yes, I'm Sport Bishop. It's good to have you around. I know you're supposed to be telling me it's good to have me around, but it's always a good time to discuss sports, truly. Truly, I agree with you. Jadon Sancho, for me, he has more impact in Manchester United compared to an Anthony. Up to tomorrow, I'm still wondering what would have happened with the management with respect to that. I'm sure maybe they're trying to give the coaches way, but for me, it's all about. I think they just want to look at what's going to happen towards the end of the season and see what they can do. So the only way was just to do a loan deal, and everything will move from there.
A loan deal for Man United. Away from Man United, one player and one club that is looking exciting to behold is Real Madrid. As we hear some senior figures saying, come on, let's do away with a certain Kylian Mbappe and go for the African Footballer of the Year 2023, Victor Osimhen, that he will be a perfect fit for Carlo Ancelotti's Real Madrid. Sport Bishop. Before you lash on this one, Mr. Truby was just saying, oh yes, we are there, Los Galácticos, Los Blancos, and Los Merengues. Finally, you might just get your hand on the Nigerian striker. Looking at his wages as well as his transfer figure, Real Madrid can match that.
Any of them is fine for me, truly. You know that's my club, and
choose one. Just pick one. Kylian Mbappe or Victor Osimhen. Don't be greedy. Come on.
My heart goes for one and my head goes for one.
Oh wow.
Wow. Truly, you can't always compare. The quality of Kylian Mbappe is tremendous. Truly, I'm just thinking of what it's going to look like in that team when he's going to be playing with the likes of Vinicius Junior and very, very interesting. It's just going to be a very interesting lineup. And I'll just sit down every day. I'll just cross my leg with a bottle of red wine and always watch the Los Merengues. So truly, for Nigeria and for my heart, I would still like Victor Osimhen to be a player of Real Madrid, truly. So that we'll have a very compact squad,
Sport Bishop, do you share the same optimism with Mr. Chubi concerning that one in just 1 minute? Victor Osimhen to Real Madrid.
Yeah. I think he will score lots of goals, chocolates of goals if he goes to Real Madrid, because he will no longer have to work hard. All he needs to stay in the position and wait for Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo to do the job for him. There's still a Cruz, there's a Modric, there is a Federico Valverde behind him, there's a Brahim Diaz, there's a Otagula who's creating ability is second to none. So I would love to see him there, but we all know that the number one choice is Kylian Mbappe. That boy is a beast, an absolute demon. A speed demon. So wait and see what other people will come through. But like I said, I want to go with a Chubi on this, and my heart wants Victor Osimhen and Real Madrid. But they will have to wait until that Kylian Mbappe deal is almost unlikely.
They have to wait on that one while we are tracking that report. Let me also know that, let me inform you rather, that Arsenal are monitoring Bologna striker Joshua Zexi, although summer deal is more likely for the 22-year-old Dutchman. Meanwhile, West Ham are interested in resigning 31-year-old England attacking midfielder Jesse Lingard, who is available on a free transfer. Manchester City and Man United scouts have been watching 18-year-old FC Copenhagen and Sweden under-21 midfielder Ronny Bedgaji in that 0700010 961 070 Still expecting your call, still expecting your WhatsApp message as well as your WhatsApp voice note on that one. Do well to know that we are currently streaming live on YouTube, VOP 96.1 FM Abuja, VOP 96.1 FM Abuja. Go there, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe on our YouTube channel. We are also streaming live from our Instagram, YouTube, as well as the X account 070-0010-961-961. Arsenal, West Ham, Man United, Chelsea, as well as Manchester City are all in the news. Call us and let us know which of this team you support and which player you want your team to sign, as well as the players you want your team to do away with. If you ask Man United, they will say sell Onana. As he's going to AFCON, he should not return.
Come on, Onana is a project for the future. It's a long-term project. It's not going anywhere.
Currently, Onana is on a 46-goal conceding streak, and just 4 goals, it will be Onana at 50.
Yeah, Onana at 50. Truly. And do you know the sad part of it is the fact that they have been calling him to come back for Cameroon, and the Cameroon national team, he doesn't want to go over because he's scared he's going to lose his position. That's very, very scary.
Great games that will be going down in the EPL this weekend. First off, we will be having games that go down later tonight. Burnley will be taking on Luton Town at exactly 8:45 p.m. tonight. While tomorrow games as well will be going down in the EPL. Chelsea will be welcoming Fulham, while Newcastle will do battle with Manchester City. It's all about Everton and Aston Villa later on Sunday. While in the Spanish La Liga tonight, Sevilla will be welcoming Deportivo Alaves. While later tomorrow, it's all about Las Palmas against Villarreal. While Real Mallorca will welcome Celta de Vigo. Atletico Bilbao will do battle with Real Sociedad. Real Betis will see how they can get all 3 points against Granada. Those are the games that will be going down later tonight and tomorrow. But guess what? In the German Bundesliga, table toppers Bayern Munich will be at home against FC Hoffenheim. That game will be going down at exactly 8:30 p.m. Somebody is saying another goal accounts for Harry Kane. Chubi, do you share the optimism that Harry Kane will be on the scoreline tonight?
Of course. He has every player to always make him work. You know the difference between Tottenham Hotspur and Bayern Munich is that right now he's waiting for the balls to come to him. He doesn't go to pick up the balls. So it's surely there will be a goal for him. If possible, an hat-trick.
If possible, an hat-trick. Sport Bishop, you want to say something quickly?
But Ozil is synonymous to assisting, as Harry Kane is synonymous to scoring goals.
Oh, wow.
He's going to score a trophy before the end of the season. I'm just counting. I know Haaland did a movie at the Premier League last season, and it's time for Harry Kane to do another movie at the Bundesliga. He could hit 50. I believe he can.
Going to the German Bundesliga to start pad the statistics. Come on, we all know what Harry Kane can do. And finally on the show, in the world of tennis, Sport Bishop, it's all about the Australian Open. Emma Raducanu has a little fear about her fitness before making a Grand Slam comeback at the Australian Open. Recall that he had to bow out in the friendly games a couple of days ago due to soreness of her wrist, but then she is in line to return in the big one later this weekend. The likes of Novak Djokovic, and not forgetting drop here, as well as that man I love so much, Carlos Alcaraz. All these great tennis players will be cleaning their racket for the Australian Open this weekend.
Finally, we are done with all the exhibition, done with all the Auckland Classic, done with the Brisbane Classic. We're now focusing now on the major tournament proper, which is the first Grand Slam of the year, the Australian Open. This used to be Nadal. Unfortunately, he has picked up an injury. He will not future. He's pulled out, says going back to his doctor to assess himself. But like you said, we've got some top players. Jannik, we've got Carlos Alcaraz, we've got Djokovic, we've got top players willing to play and cause some upset. So in the female category, has got a new coach. Hopefully this new coach will bring a new lease of life for her. She returns to win the title she won, was it 3 or 4 years ago. So a lot of tennis to go on. His return for Naomi Osaka after a long time out, with after giving birth. So there's a lot of time with some top stars. So the top stars are returning. The only big miss is Rafael Nadal. We know why injury problems. Hopefully he spoke 2 weeks ago that this could be his final year, and the injuries are not letting him continue. And the question is, are we going to see Rafael Nadal again in the Australian Open? That's a big question. Wait and see. That
is one question that I cannot answer. But one question I can answer is that I will be back later tomorrow, God willing, at exactly 3 p.m. It will be a 3-hour long show on a Sport Soccer Board. Join me as well as the team as we bring you the best of the AFCON games that will be going down tomorrow as well as the weekend. Once again, join us on the biggest sports family in the city of Abuja and I dare say the continent. Send I want to join to 070-3579-2743. Send I want to join to 070-3579-2743. Connect with your fellow Man United fans, Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan, Barcelona fan, Plateau United fans, Ayimba fans, wherever you are, they are on that platform, as well as throw the